I, approval of contract and taking sealed bids for cemetery caretaker position.
Last year we signed a one-year deal to provide services at the cemetery. This year I'm presenting to you a package that include two options. One option would be for a one-year quote, the other one would be for a two-year bid. So we could then, after receiving them back, decide if we want to award a one or a two-year based on what we receive in responses. The terms of the contract have not changed to any significance, and that's pretty much it.
Have we had any complaints?
The entire summer I had one verbal communication.
And that was in reference of?
Just early on in the season, there was some concern about grass between headstones.
In a normal year we have how many?
40, 30.
I went out there many times this summer and drove through the cemetery and talked to him when he was doing his work. He had a hard time because, if you remember, in the beginning it was really wet.
Mm-hmm.
And he went any day of the week it was dry. Well, it didn't matter whether it was Sunday or whether he went late in the afternoon. He tried very hard to do a good job.
I think he did an excellent job too.
And it's the first time I've not had a lot of complaints.
And I'm going to throw something else out at you here. I think a 2 or 3 year bid.
Yeah.
Because you're asking somebody to make a commitment not only in equipment, in time, and personnel. 1 year is very different.
Yeah, and we don't have to go through this process.
And I wouldn't be
year after year.
really. I would rather go look at a 2 or a 3 year contract for this. To keep, if you get somebody good, to let them know that hey, this is what the deal is here. But this 1 year, every year you're going to have to go through this.
Previously, we had done 2 years, and last year, the reason why we moved forward with a one-year bill or a one-year bidding process is because we had learned in the previous arrangements that sometimes the multiple-year deals that in the second and third years, we were seeing a lower degree of quality of service. And one of the things that we were trying to do with the 1 year was prevent that. Well, there is, and you make a very good point. One of the responses I've heard back is that I don't really want to accept a 1 year deal, because the 1 year deal puts me in the situation that if I need to buy equipment, I have no guarantee that there will be enough finances to cover my equipment purchase.
Well, you know, you're looking at mowers, you know, like a woods mower, anywhere $12,000 to $14,000, you know. And
so you make a very good point.
You need something like that, and you know, by being careful with who gets this position, you know, by looking at all the different options, you know, you can alleviate this letdown, year 2, year 3, or whatever. But from a standpoint of just having to purchase equipment like that and maintain it and help, I think, you know...
You're welcome to make a motion that instead of doing a 1 and 2, you can make a motion to amend it to a 2 and 3 and approve it as amended.
I'm partial to the 2 year. I like the 2 year.
I would just at least a 2 year.
Yep.
That's all I'm really looking
I would like
at least a 2 year.
I'm saying do both, and then you can
2 and 3.
Oh well, either 1 and 2, 2 and 3. Why limit yourself? Throw 2 out there, 2 different time periods.
How about a 1 and 2? You know, if we get a new, we have 1 year to evaluate that process and then extend a 2 year deal after that point.
Can you do an option? Do like a 1 year with an option for a second year, so if they do a good job the first year, they could have it the second year if they want it?
Under the terms of our contract, we can terminate the contract within a very short notice period. So I would say you'd almost be better to do a 2 year option, and at the end of the first year, if you're not happy, do the notification process and eliminate the second. That is an option, a termination option we keep inside the contract terms.
So like then you're back to a 2 year deal. Done.
Yeah.
Would you like to make a motion?
I will make a motion to that effect that we want to extend a 2 year contract with the same safeguards we have in place today with our contract.
So just a 2 year bid process. Okay.
Is there a second to that motion?
I'll second that.
Call for a vote. Councilman Johnston?
Yes.
Muscat?
Yes.
Brohart?
Yes.
Motion carried.